Hello and good day. My name is Blessing Obehi Ayemere, your host on this channel. I want to believe that you are doing well and life has been fair to you. Even if it has not been fair, I'm sure you can engage life. You see, most times we go through life without plan, without purpose. We don't have anything to evaluate life with. We don't have anything to challenge life with. And so life just goes on like that. So I want to challenge you to be deliberate about how you engage your times and seasons in your life. I mean, the times and seasons in your life. Don't allow things to just happen. So today I want to share with you 5 things that I think you must do as you end this year and enter the new year. The 5 things you must do. Okay, so the first thing I want to challenge you with before I go into the main discussion today is that, do you have a plan? Did you have a plan for this year? Did you write down any goal? Can you evaluate anything right now? Is there anything you have to come out? Oh, I plan to be this, and this is December, this is January, this is February. Where am I? Okay, so you must have had something to evaluate with, and that's the beginning of it. If you don't have that, it's possible that was a gap. It means that you are just responding to life and you are not deliberately engaging life and negotiating with life. So the 5 things that we must do as we end the year and enter into the year. First of all, I will start with number 1, and that is take stock of the current year. Take stock of the current year. What did you plan to achieve in this year? Okay, so where are you in that plan? If you even have a plan, you know what? It is possible that you might just discover that what you are evaluating is the fact that you never had planned for this year. And that is a gap that must be filled. That is a challenge to you. You must say to yourself, I'm not going to allow this happen again. So you must write down the things that you want to achieve so that you have a basis of evaluation. So if you have been diligent enough to write down things about this year, then the thing you have to do now is to take stock of the current year. Take stock of the current year. What did you plan to achieve? Where are you in that plan? You must take stock of the current year. So if you had planned to do A, B, C to Z, and you are asking yourself right now, where am I in that plan? So you must take stock. Take stock of the things that worked. Take stock of the things that didn't work. Take stock of the things that you have to do. Take stock of the things that you ought to do. Take stock. Count your blessings and name them one by one. Count also your challenges and see the reason why they were there. Also tell yourself the things that must happen. So take stock of the current year. Take stock of the current year. The second thing is to write down clearly the things that worked. Okay? Be diligent enough to note down, what are the things that worked for me in this current year? What are the things? Is it about my discipline with time? Is it about my dedication in the place of work? Is it about my commitment to my family? Is it about my commitment to my health? Is it about my spirituality? What are the things that worked for me most this year? You must be able to identify them, because if you don't do, you are just living a reactive life. You are just responding to life like that, and it's not fair. It doesn't take you anywhere. You just become a product of chance, and God did not make us like that, to be product of chance. So what are the things that worked for you this year? Please be able to identify at least 2, minimum of 2 of that. Did your relationship work? How was your family relationship this year? What about your relationship with your boss? Your relationship with your brethren, if you want to go to church, with your friends? What are the things that worked? What is that thing that gave you the leverage you experienced this year? What is that thing that triggered you to the next level this year? Are they the kind of friends you made? The kind of places you went to? The kind of courses you took? The kind of studies you embarked upon? The amount you spent on your health? What are the things that worked? Did you love somebody this year? Did you go the extra mile to show that you really care? You must be able to write down the things that worked for you. It's very important, so that as you move on to the next year, you are able to see whether those things can be sustained, they can be reviewed, or they can be changed. You need to ask yourself and know exactly what those things are that worked for you. And also, number 3, you must identify the things that did not work for you. So what are the things that did not work for you? You must also identify that. You must be able to know the things that did not work for you. Okay, so because you know what, they can be your learning point. They can be the learning point for the new year that is coming in. There might be things that you need to change. There might be things that you need to review. There might be things that you have to rejig so that you can have a better outcome in the year to come. So if you don't know the things that did not work for you, how are you sure that you are not going to run the new year the same way you ran this year without results? Complaining all through, saying to people, feeling bad, feeling bitter, feeling dissatisfied. So, my friend, you must be able to know the things that didn't work. And the reason why you need to know those things that didn't work is not so that you can regret, you can sit there in sorrow, in anguish, and disappointment. No, so that you will be able to engage them better in the year ahead of you. And number 4, you must make a commitment and an action plan to achieve the things that you plan to achieve in the new year. You must make a commitment. So, you see, if you go back again, by understanding the things that worked for you, by understanding the things that did not work, you're able to come up with an action plan for the new year to say, okay, ABC worked, CD did not work. Okay, let me do. It might even be that the things that did not work might have a possibility of working in the new year. You know why? Because you have now paid attention to them. You now understand the reason why they did not work, and you are ready to engage a different strategy to push them forward. Is it your relationship? How did your marriage go? Did it suck this year? Were you quarreling and fighting all through the year? You can change that by just understanding the reason and the propellers for those disagreements, those animosity, those anger, those anguish that you experience in your relationship and your marriage this year. Once you understand why, is it because of money? Is it lack of communication? Is it sex? Whatsoever it is that did not make you enjoy your relationship, that did not make you enjoy your home, your marriage, you can decide how to better attack them, address them, and put more life into them. This life is made to be enjoyed and not to be endured. So if there are things that you endured all through this year, please make a plan to ensure that they are not your reality again in the year ahead. You must change strategy. You must have a plan. Is it your finances? You were owing all through the period. You could not pay your bills. You must make an action plan. You must plan for the new year. Hey, you must plan for the new year. Write down your goals. Be specific about it. Make them smart. Let them be goals that are achievable. They are measurable goals. They are goals that are realistic. They are sustainable. They are goals that are time bound. Put time into them. Use a smart strategy. The smart strategy. Ensure that your goals are such goals that are sustainable, they are measurable, they are achievable, they are realistic, and they are time bound. Ensure that you work within this frame. Ensure that you are guided by a strategy that works for you. Don't run life. Don't let the new year just come and go, and at the end of the new year you don't have anything to measure. You see, what you plan right now for the new year will determine or will give you the basis of evaluating it. If you don't put a plan down right now, you will not have anything to evaluate the year with when we also end up in December next year. So ensure that you are deliberate this time, you are specific. Take your pen and your paper and write down specifically your health goal, your financial goal, your career goal and your business goal, your relationship goal and your family goal, and of course your financial goal. I've mentioned that, your career, ensure that you are specific about them. How much do you want to make at the end of the year? You know, what level of education do you want to add to where you currently have, or knowledge do you want to add to the one that you currently have? What kind of relationship do you want to enjoy in the year ahead of you? How do you want your health to be at the end of the day? You know, you must put this together and be specific about them. Write them down one after the other. So you take your biro and your paper and write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, if you don't have any other things to do, let me give you this little guide. 1, write about your financial goals. How much do you want to achieve? You want to make at the end of the year? How do you want to make it? What are the businesses you must do? What are the skills you must learn? How do you ensure that you achieve that? What are the expenses you must drop? What kind of lifestyle you will live? Write them down specifically. Write down your health goal. Are you overweight? Are you sick in your body? Do you need to cut down some kgs? Do you need to reduce your weight? Do you need to be more active? Are you just slopping around and slugging around life? You need to be more active to achieve greater results. So you need to say, you need to do medical checks. How many? Quarterly, half yearly, or once in a year? You want to run a health check. You want to wake up and do exercise at least once in a week, or twice a week, or every day of the week. You want to be able to reduce your carbohydrate intake. You want to be healthier. Write these things down specifically. You go like that all through that. You go to the third one and say, okay, fine, my career, what skill do I need to learn? What new thing do I need to add to what I already have? What level do I need to operate? I want to grow. I want to be promoted. What are the skills they need in the next level above me? How do I achieve this goal? What training do I need to wait for my company to train me, or do I need to go on this training? If I need to go by myself, how much will it cost me? You write this thing down. Okay, you go to your relationship and say, okay, my relationship, how do I want it to be? Did I enjoy my relationship this year? How was it with my family? You know, what about my friends, my colleagues? I think I didn't enjoy what I saw this year. I want it to be better. How do I go the extra mile to remember the birthday of my friends, of my spouse, of my family members, you know, to ensure that my colleagues, you know, I add something valuable to their lives? How do I do that? What are the things I must do? It is possible that you take your calendar from January to December and you begin to mark out the specific days that are birthday of your friends and loved ones, and you say, I want to send them gifts. I want to be loved. I want to love people. So you can do this specifically, you know, and you already have a goal. You know, so every month when your alarm rings to remind you of the birthday of your loved one, you send them a cake, or you send them a text message, or you send them that lovely message, or put a call across to them. You discover that you are going to run through the year adding value to people's life, making people happy, and why you are also very happy. And of course, you look at your spirituality. Are you right with God? Where were you this year? And what do you want to achieve next year? How do I achieve a better relationship with God? Okay, you can write it down. I want to read a passage of the Bible every day. I want to go to fellowship every day, or every week, or every Wednesday. I want to join the house fellowship if you're a member of a house fellowship, or a church that has house fellowship. Every Sunday I want to be there. I want to visit everybody. I want to attend every function, or at least one function in a month in the group that I belong to. I want just to be there for people. I want to be loved, and I want to love. And of course, finally, I will say, make up your mind to try again. It is possible that the things you tried this year did not work. Oh, you did try some business investment and it failed. Don't stop there. You need to try again. You might just need to change your strategy. Don't run away from taking risks because the one you took last time did not work. Go out there again and be sure to make it work. You have the capacity. You have everything it takes to succeed. You can be the next, celebrity in the business world. You can be the next reference point in the scheme of things in this nation, or in wherever you find yourself around the world. You have what it takes. You have been loaded. You have been prepared, and you can make things happen. It's been a wonderful time sharing this with you. I will have to stop here at this time, and I want to wish you a wonderful season ahead of you and look forward to a better you. My name is Blessing Obehi Ayemere, your host on this channel. And if you like what you have listened to today, please don't forget to subscribe or hit the like button. I look forward to having another time with you. Have a good day. Bye.